I think this session was one of a difference. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. I had to go to work each time, but I still made the effort to come. I've spoken to someone invited me to come. That's how I knew about it, that was coming to the session. And she said it was so invigorating. What I'll take away, it's a pleasure to meet all these nurses that I've never met before. Actually, it was a forum to meet other people. Some people have known already, but especially the young people. I don't necessarily always get to go on boards because, we're at the basement. But it was a pleasure to meet you guys. I look forward to working with you. When I call you, that will strengthen our relationships. And y'all will know it's me that's calling with the patient, right? Seriously, it was a pleasure meeting you who I've never met before. And I've learned a lot, actually got a different perspective, which is always good. And I just want to say thank you.
Is the other session as good as ours, or is it?
Having met all of you, having met Chaplain Paul, who makes me laugh all the time. I don't know why you focus on me, but I feel important enough to mention him today. Thank you, Ms. Layton, for making this possible. I need to thank you, gentlemen, for the foods that we're having as well. You've brought us through and made us stronger with tears and light and laughter. That's the word that I will leave with all of you. I especially enjoyed the speakers, Ms. Stephanie Wellington, who taught us about self-compassion, who enforced that for me, who told us that, we have to look after ourselves before we can look after others. Mr. Anderson Kelman, when the tears flowed, who brought out of us things that we did not even know that we have still very deep within ourselves and within our psyche, which could have impacted negatively on the care that we give to others. I'm Chapman Paul, the laughter. I spent a lot of time after my tears laughing in this program. There's a wealth of information here that I wish that everyone in the hospital, including my administrators, could benefit from. Once again, I want to thank each and every one of you. I have listened to what my younger colleagues have to say. You're already persons who are going to take this baton forward. I am on my way out. I wish there was a way where I had posited that in a book that, not a book, a thing that I had done before and submitted it to the then DNS, where we have the outgoing nurses come back in and work along with you all so that you don't feel that you're out there and overwhelmed and frightened to really go into the waters and swim, that someone will be there to support you, encourage you. It's a very noble profession. I do not regret becoming a nurse. I wanted to be a teacher actually. But in nursing, I then became a teacher. I taught my patients, I taught my staff, I taught myself. And I'm a willing learner. There's so much I still have to learn. And there's so much I still have to share with all of you. I take pride in what I do. I like to see others taking pride in what they do as well. You all have chosen nursing. For whatever reason you have chosen it, it's a very, very noble profession. I wish you all the best, and I sincerely hope that you continue to do the good job that you're doing despite the challenges that we may have. Thank you all very much.
This program has really taught me how to see the patient, not only his or her physical needs, but the spiritual needs and the person as a whole. And that has really taught me to be compassionate, not really putting all my feelings into it, but at least being caring, more caring and loving, and then seeing their needs as something that I can also help. And I would say it has really changed me. It has really changed me. Emotionally, I'm strong now. I am here. That is all I have to say. Thank you.
I will say thanks to everyone. It was great being here. I really needed centering again to really see why I really came into nursing and what I really want, what I really am doing. It's okay to feel empathy, it's okay to feel pity, it's okay to have feelings. And put my feelings aside and center myself again and feel revitalized to go back out now and really take care of these patients and be a nurse. Thank you.
Enjoying the course, I wasn't exactly sure what I would be encountering, but during the first session with Ms. Wellington, she allowed me to see that as a nurse, we really put a lot of people first all the time, and oftentimes we neglect a lot of stuff, a whole lot of stuff. So every week I went home, I thought about something that I was taught each week, and that first thing I realized that, you know what, you don't take enough time to rest, enough time to sleep, enough time to eat, you know, and then following week you realize that we don't take grief well. After we spoke with Anderson, can't remember his name. Kelvin, great. Personally for me, I don't take grief well. So I realized as being apathetic to certain situations, especially when it comes to family and grief, for me I was like, okay, sometimes, you know, you're like, this is part of life, you need to get over it. So sometimes you don't cry, you just go on. You understand? So for every week, there was something in each session that I thought was personal, for me especially. And as I continue each week with Mr. Chaplin, he allowed us, I should say allowed me to understand, well, I'm a nurse, I need to center my responsibility as a parent, as a caregiver, as a friend to everyone. And I keep reflecting as an individual, because there were times I often wonder why I'm still in nursing, because the emotional part of dealing with my department has getting friends with everyone and death. So kind of occasionally still trying to deal with that part. But I try to center myself and take in each thing each week to find a better me and to understand the process of caring for myself, and in that way able to put forward a better me as a nurse. I don't think I'm a horrible nurse, but sometimes when it comes to athlete, I can see that. It's like, okay, I get over it. You know, so for me, I have a challenge that period.
Okay, on behalf of the QEH and the nursing staff, I would just like to thank you, Chaplain, and the Cancer Support Services for making this event possible for us. It had been very, not only educational, but it has helped us to at least reminisce and you know, be able to put ourselves in a better perspective, to be able to help our patients and the community and the public. I just want to say thanks for allowing us and for making us not only comfortable and providing to us a comfortable environment and a relaxing environment as well, so that we can be able to, you know, get together, we can share. It's been a learning experience because there are things that I don't know about that my colleagues was able to share their experiences. I was able to understand things better. Chaplain has able to put things over better for us so that we can understand how we ought to behave in the public and to behave as professionals. Thank you very much.
I just want to say to Pastor Paul, thanks for this enlightening program. It has done so much for us. My colleague has said so much already that I don't want to repeat, but we can use our information in our daily lives and in our workspace. Thanks.
I just want to say a big thank you to the Cancer Support Services, Chaplain. Right. The 4 weeks was very enlightening, educational, and it took me back to thinking, you know, yeah, I did some introspection, how I approach the patients and that type of thing. And even cast my mind back to what it became a nurse. So it was very thought-provoking, entertaining from chaplain, entertaining and, you know, real life entertainment that you could relate to. So thank you.
I just want to say a big thank you to our chaplain, the Cancer Support Services. This program has been very enlightening, as most of my colleagues already said. But the one thing that I want to take away from this is that we as nurses, we have to listen to our patients and listen to them when they're, might not be listening verbally, they might have cues as well, so we need to be into our patients before we can effectively give that nursing care. So I just want to thank everyone. I really enjoyed the program. I can't remember the speaker that we had last week. Stress. Yes. He did a very great job. And as Pat said, it caused us to do a bit of introspection. So keep up the good work. Thank you all.
I just want to say thanks to Chaplain and Cancer Support Services as well. And this program showed me how to cope better with the stress, with different stressors, and dealing with death. One of the speakers we had the first day, Dr. Wellington, she actually taught me to do more think about self. I was interested, that's basically, and thanks again. Looking to do another one.
Yeah.